Hello, beautiful souls. Today's Pick a Card reading uses the Tarot, Oracle cards, and runes to bring in messages from the Norse Gods and Goddesses that you need to hear right now. This reading is timeless, so whenever you see it is when you were meant to see it. We have pile number 1 with Perth, Wunjo. We have pile number 2 with Manaz and Algies, Tiwaz, and Uruz for pile number 3. And for pile number 4, we have the Gods and Ansus. Timestamps for each pile are in the description, and the decks I'm using in this video are also listed in the description. Always go with your first instinct when picking a pile, and try not to overthink it. Whatever you end up doing will be right for you, and trust that whatever message you get is the one that you need to hear. I will start with pile number 1, and if you need more time to choose a pile, please pause the video until you're ready. Here we go. Okay, my pile number 1, you chose Perth. The rune of Perth is the dice cup. It's about fate, karma, luck. It's about always doing your best and trying to do and be in the highest good of all, to increase your luck. It's about doing the right thing. It's the perks of doing well. And it can mean a change of fate in your favor, a change of fate. Put that up there. Then you also have Wunjo, which this is the rune of joy, happiness, success, laughter, peace, contentment. It's like the sun card in the tarot. It's just a happy, happy rune. It's also the rune of abundance, and it's beautiful, beautiful energy. So those are the runes you chose. You've got Heimdall. You've got Soul. And you've got the Halls. Okay, so let's see. Heimdall he's kind of the guardian of the gods, the guardian of the Bifrost, the bridge from Asgard to Middle-earth. He's that guardian. He's said to hear everything. His hearing is so good he can hear the grass grow. Basically, it just means that you're protected. You've got him as a guardian, and listen to your intuition. It's about listening too, because he's so good at hearing. And then you've got Sol. Sol she is the Norse goddess of the sun. The Norse kind of have it backwards from a lot of other pantheons, where a lot of times the goddess is the moon and the god is the sun. In the Norse, it is the goddess for the sun, and her brother Mani is the moon. So Sol she tells you to stay positive, have confidence. It's, again, the same as Wunjo. It's the sun card in the tarot. It's the sun. It's that sunshine and positivity. It's your situation is improving. You're going to have confidence. And then you have the Halls. Now, this is a new deck, this Viking Oracle. So I'm not 100% on that. I only know some of them. So I'm going to actually read you what this says. It says, you will be rewarded for your work. Be brave, even if you're afraid. Now is the time to work for the greater good and volunteer. So the Halls, I guess, is kind of like that Norse concept of dying in battle, going to Valhalla. That's one of the many halls. And it's bravery, courage, doing the right thing, following your instincts. A lot of this is telling you that you are kind of being guided, and it's kind of that doing things for the good of all kind of feeling, like in Western concept, we have that concept of kind of, we're all about individuality, and a lot of other cultures are more community oriented and more for the good of all and keeping the community running. And I think that's kind of part of what this card is about. And volunteering, you know, it could be sharing your happiness, your abundance, your joy, and using all of that to do the right thing and change your luck and turn things around. Sometimes when we're down and out, helping others really helps ourselves as well, because you have that feeling of satisfaction, I guess, of contentment, of knowing that you're doing the right thing and that you are helping someone else. So I kind of feel like that's kind of what this is telling you, that you've got protection, you've got abundance. It feels like you already have everything that you need, and now it's about sharing. It's about bringing that out and sharing it with the world. We're gonna do some empowerment cards here and see what we need to know. Maybe get some clarification. Yes, humor, beautiful. Change, beautiful. Notice all the yellows here. And then with Wunjo as well, it's all the sun, it's all yellow. Well, we got two more. We got friendship and mercy. Okay, so we'll keep them. All right. So we've got humor. Humor says, laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. You know, you've got all this happiness and joy, and focus on the positive. Have that childlike wonder and curiosity. You know, keep that. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like that's you with this sun and Wunjo and the humor. It's just that beautiful childlike happiness. And then you've got change. You're transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Again with the light. And it's again with the joy. It's, you've come through something. So, you know, your luck is changing. And it's just because you've been so courageous and so giving, and it's kind of like coming back around, and now it's helping you to change and transform yourself. You're becoming a more positive person and seeing the world in a more positive light. And then you've got mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. So again, that goes with this Hall's card and volunteering. And it's, you know, giving, not so that you can receive, but giving from your whole heart. And sharing your knowledge, sharing your abundance, sharing your viewpoint on something, that positivity. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. And then you have friendship. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let others go. And again, you've got all this abundance and everything coming in, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful, happy energy that I think that through this service that you are doing for others, I think that you are making a lot of friends and people are really looking up to you, and it's a beautiful, happy energy, very happy. You know, the confidence, the happiness, the laughter, the contentment, and you're transforming all of that. You know, you've come through something and it's changed you for the better. And it's really, I think that's what the Perth is saying, Perthro. And Wunjo is saying how you came out of that. You know, Perth was that change. It's coming out and being yourself and just flourishing. And now it's leading to new friendships and new connections and new energies coming in. And it's such a change for the better and positive that it's beautiful. And then, yes, you've got the Hierophant. Let's see. We're going to take that one. Nine of Cups, beautiful. Oops. discombobulated here. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to take that one and not the rest of these. That's the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Let's do one more. I'll take that one. The Chariot. Yes. Okay. A lot of, you got a couple of major arcana cards here with the Hierophant and the Chariot. And the Hierophant can be about kind of traditional things, traditional ways of doing things. And I think that you are taking the best of the old and combining it with the new in a very creative way. And the Nine of Cups is all about your emotional happiness. Again, it's like Wunjo, like soul, this change in humor. And it's that culmination of all the friendship and happiness. Cups are always emotions, so it's a very happy time for you. Beautiful. And then the Four of Wands, this is all about celebration. You've got reason to celebrate. You've got all this new, wonderful, beautiful energy coming in, and it's just so happy. Look at that. That's just beautiful. And again, with the yellows, I'm really surprised you didn't get the Sun, honestly, with all of this, because you already have the Sun, and you have Wunjo, and you have humor. You've got all those yellows. It's very happy and joyful. And then you've got the Chariot, and that's all about this fast change. It's things are speeding up, things are picking up pace, it's moving really fast. And that's these new friends and this new energy coming in from all of this that you've been doing with sharing your joy with the world. It's just beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's see here. Let me see. I think that camera's a little bit. Is that a little better, hopefully? I don't know. I keep going the wrong way. There we go. How's that better? Okay. Let's get a postcard from Spirit and see what that says. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. We've got with love. It's a little cherub there. That's cute. It says, "Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness for someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here." Beautiful, beautiful. And that goes really well with the friendship, the halls, all of this whole energy. It's about giving and receiving. And it's just beautiful, beautiful energy. And remember, you do have to receive as well. It's great to give. And some people are great at giving, but not so good at receiving. Know that you deserve everything good and that you are worthy of everything just for being you. And you've got all this beautiful, beautiful happiness and sunshine and emotional fulfillment and protection. And it's just beautiful. You've got so much fast, amazing change coming in. It's beautiful energy. I would love to hear if this resonates with you, or if you have any specific ideas for a future pick a card reading. I'm happy to take them. If you want to be notified when a new video comes out, you can subscribe and hit the little bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 2, you chose rune Algiz, which is the elk. It's divine protection. but it's protection in the way that it's like illuminating. It works like the light dispelling the darkness. It's blessings from the gods, and it's like light workers or light beings who just transform the energy of everything and everyone around them just by raising their vibrations, just by being there. It's like casting a circle of protection around yourself. It's beautiful, divine protection. Beautiful. And then you've got Manaz, however you want to say it. And this one is about mankind. It's about the self. It's about people. It's about interconnection, interdependence. It's about your ego self and your higher self, combining them because it's both connected and it's both necessary. You need your ego self to keep you safe, but you also need your higher self. It's as above, so below. It's like gods and man, we're all connected and we all co-create reality. What we do to ourselves, we do to the earth. It's that remembering all the interconnections, how everything is connected. That's what that rune is. Beautiful. Oh, and then you've got Ing, another rune. And Thursaz, okay. And Berkano, okay. So I guess you have all runes. Okay. So Ing, or Ingus, as I normally call it, is Freyr, the god Freyr. It's the seed. It's about new beginnings. It's fertility. Freyr was a Vanir god. He's the brother of Freya. And it's about abundance and that divine masculine energy, that ambition, go-getter, ever expanding. It reminds me, especially that, of the blue light orgone energy, that blue energy. Beautiful. Very interesting. So new beginnings there. And then you have Thursaz, which, sorry to skip over that, but then you also have Berkano. Now, Ingus is the divine masculine. Berkano is kind of the divine feminine. So you've got a really good balance here of masculine and feminine. Ing is kind of the seeds, but Berkano is the soil. It's the nurturing, the feminine. I'm going to get back to this one. I'm going to do this one next. Maybe we'll just switch them around. Just because these two are so, again, connections, and divine connections. It's, all right, Berkano is the birch tree. It's fertile land that you plant the seed into, the womb where the baby grows. It's receptive, it's nurturing, it's receiving and giving, it's passion, creativity, going with the flow. It's always new beginnings, new birth, that kind of thing. A birth of an idea, birth of a child, birth of something. And Ing is like the masculine, the seed, the semen, I guess, basically. And this is the egg. I mean, you need both, but it's the divine masculine and divine feminine right here. Very good balance. And it also goes with that interconnection. I think that you are very balanced. And you've got that divine protection as well. And that light that just dispels all the darkness. And then Thursaz also is protection. It's a different kind of protection, though. Thursaz is thorn or giant. I'm not sure what the picture has to do with it, to be honest. Just because that's not at all, I don't know what the book's meaning is on this. I'm just telling you what my thing is with the runes, my definition. So if you have a different one, then go with that. Whatever works for you, always go with that, and always follow your own intuition. But Thursaz is virtue that protects you. It's kind of like the pen is mightier than the sword. You know, your words can protect you, but they can also hurt yourself by hurting others too. When you get into an argument with somebody and you say things that you don't mean, that's how it can hurt. You know, thorns can be painful, but you also look at the rose on the thorn, you know, with the thorns, and you have this beautiful energy. But the thorns are, they protect us like the defensive walls that we build to protect our feelings. But these walls, they keep everything out, but they don't, by keeping everything out, you don't let love in. You're not vulnerable in order to receive that love and to bring that in. Nothing gets in, good or bad. You know, so you got to let down the walls a little bit and, you know, really think before you speak. I think that's a major thing there, is thinking before you speak. You know, have the logic, but also have the creativity and the higher self, the ego self and the higher self, and have all of that in balance and the interconnectedness, and use all of that to choose your words wisely. Choose how you're communicating with others. Let's see what we get here for some empowerment cards. It's interesting that you had all runes. You got change. Okay, we just had that in the last reading. That's funny. So you're changing as well. You got elegance. Beautiful. You got power. Beautiful. And we'll do one more. Take that one. Sanctuary. Beautiful. All right. Change says you're transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. So yes, you're going through this powerful change. I don't know if you're coming up with a new idea or what is coming new into your life, but you've got to nurture that and grow that. You've got to plant the seeds of what you want. Get clear in your intentions. You're already transforming. I think you're becoming more balanced. And then you got elegance. It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. And again, this is kind of like Thura says, where it's telling you to kind of like water off a duck's feathers or a swan's feathers in this case. It's about going with the flow and not letting things get to you. You know, the feathers being waterproof, the water just runs off of it. So it's also, you know, your words, being careful of what you say, but also hearing things the way you listen as well. Power. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. And that's very true. You've definitely got some really powerful energies here of yours. And you've got the divine protection here and that beautiful light within you. And then you've got sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. And I think it could be going within and seeing the interconnectedness of everything, the interdependence, how everything depends on everything else. You need that balance. You need all of this. You need to recognize that you have power, but you also have the elegance. You've got all of this going on for you and this beautiful, beautiful energy. Let's see what we get from the tarot here. We've got the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. We had that. That's so funny because it went over change, and that was also in the first reading. Oh, maybe the first reading has something for you guys as well. I don't know. Might want to look at that. You've got the Two of Swords. Okay. Got the Eight of Pentacles. And you've got the Seven of Cups. Okay. I feel like you're very good at manifesting, very good at bringing your dreams and visions down into reality. I think it's that connection, that divine connection that you kind of innately have that allows you to do that, to just envision something and bring it down, you know, and it's beautiful energy. You've also got the Eight of Pentacles, and Pentacles are the material, and you've got the Nine of Cups. So you've got material abundance coming in and wealth and all of that. I think it might be to do with whatever this new thing is that you're bringing in, this new vision that you have. And you've also got a lot of support around you with the Nine of Cups. And the Two of Swords is kind of, you're not seeing it though. I think, you know, a lot of times I think she's blindfolded in the traditional Two of Swords. I'm sorry, I keep saying cups. Nine of Cups, Two of Swords. I think that she's blindfolded, and it's about that illusion that you're stuck. And I think that might be what the sanctuary is getting to, with needing to go within. It's about going within and changing that thought and belief that you're not stuck, you're not trapped. You know, you need to be able to see the truth of everything around you, see all the support you have, all the abundance you have, and practice gratitude for that as well, so that more can come in. But it's a very balanced energy. Very, very good. Very connected. I think that you are seeing that connection with everything and everyone. Let's go with that one. Wait, do I have two? Nope, I just have one. It says, you are divine beauty. Beautiful. It says, dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience a love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were truth. Don't worry about the conditions of your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. Beautiful. Yes, it's about, you know, not always seeing everything clearly. And it's about co-creation. You know, Manaz is also about that co-creation because it's that balance. And you have that ability. And with this card saying to act as if, well, that's how you manifest things. And I feel like you already do. You already have this manifestation. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, it's a little bit changing your thoughts a little bit here or there and seeing all the abundance and support you have around you, all the divine protection. And it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. I think that is about it. I would love to hear if this resonates with you. If it does, leave a comment below and let me know. And also you might want to look at the first reading, since a couple of the cards were similar and the energy is kind of similar. I think that that's what you're heading into is number one reading. And if you want to be notified when I put new videos out, you can subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 3, you chose Tiwaz, the rune of Tyr, the Norse god Tyr. He's about focus and discipline, and it's the rune of the spiritual warrior. It's about loyalty, fierceness, victory in battle, protection. Tyr is very loyal, honorable, and protective of those who worship him. Put that there. Then you also have Uruz. This is the rune of strength. This is the Auroch, which is an extinct kind of bison or ox. And it's about strength, vitality, good health. It's kind of a wild, primal energy. It's warrior energy, but it's also like herd. You know, the bull in a herd of cows. You know, they can be really peaceful. You see them out in the field. You know, I don't know, maybe you're not like me and you don't have cows all around you, but I do. And you see them out in the field and they can look so peaceful, but then if they are provoked or threatened, they can be deadly. They are not something to mess with. And you've kind of got that energy. It's very strong, especially with Tyr, very strong energy. Let's see, then you've got Jira, beautiful, Mani, and Ansuz. Okay, all right. So, wow, you got 4 runes here. You've got Jira, and Yira, it's kind of where the word year comes from. It can mean year, it can mean harvest, or the harvest time of year, kind of. It's a reward for your effort. It's abundance and success through hard work. It's prosperity and reaping what you sow. Literally, it's about sowing the seeds, and what you send out is what you get back. It's your kindness and generosity is being repaid. You know, it's beautiful energy. It's always about a harvest. It's always really good things coming in. And then you've got Mani. And Mani is the brother of Sol that we just had in one of the other, 1 or 2, I can't remember which reading it was. And Sol is the goddess of the sun. Mani is the god of the moon. And the Norse kind of have this backwards from a lot of other older cultures, where they generally have the sun is masculine and the moon is feminine. In the Norse, it's different. And the Norse kind of kept their time by the moon. They kept track of the days by the moon cycle. They had a 28-day moon or month. You know, that's where we get the word month from. And it's about the cycles and being in the moment, appreciating things in the moment, and spending your time wisely and going with the flow. It's about divine timing, and that the timing is right. You know, he's kind of about timing, I guess, in this deck. So your timing is really good. And with this harvest coming in, it's a beautiful energy to have together, kind of like Tiwaz and Uruz. It's very much, you know, you've got that strength, that vitality, that health. It's beautiful. Very strong energy. And then you've got all this divine timing coming in too, and you're definitely reaping everything that you've put out there. It's all coming back to you now. And then you got Ansuz. And Ansuz, kind of like the word answer, is about communication, but it's divine communication. It's about spiritual gifts, you know, your psychic and intuition, the messages that you get. You know, it's telling you that answers will be provided. I think this deck actually does pretty good with the mouth and the communication, coming through from that, which is what Ansuz is. It's answers. It's, you know, you've got all this. It's that divine wisdom. It's downloads coming in. It's, you know, answers will be given. You've got to start looking for the messages, you know, look for messages in songs, signs, omens, numbers, you know, repeating numbers, dreams, visions, that kind of thing. You're getting stuff in that is you're bringing down, and it's really helping you. It's beautiful, beautiful, very, very spiritual, because I do see this as the spiritual warrior, not just a warrior, but it's also victory. And it's victory over all that you've overcome, and it's victory over your own insecurities and doubts. It's beautiful. It's that divine timing and divine messages that you're getting in, and everything that you've already planted is now coming to fruition. Let's see. Got sacred space. We just had that. That's just weird. We keep getting ones that love. Beautiful. Take that one. Cycles. Yes, that goes very well with Mani. Mani was also the name for the moon. And union. Very, very good. I think this is about, you know, the sacred space definitely goes with Ansuz and following those messages. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So it is. It's about finding those answers is what you're looking for, and they're coming in. And it's through meditation, through dreams, through daydreaming, even visions. It's those messages that you're getting that you really need to trust and know, because they're not going to guide you wrong. Trust yourself. Trust your own intuition. And then you've got love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. And that's just beautiful. Beautiful. I feel like you've been doing all of this work on yourself. I think that might be why you have all this strength and vitality and the spiritual warrior, and now you've got all this about the timing and the answers. And I think it's an answer to your prayers. I think that you've got new love coming in that is an answer to your prayers. I think you've done all this work on yourself, and now cycles, we are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear and trust this powerful process. Again, it's about the cycles of the world, cycles of nature, the cycles of time, you know, and now you've got this timing down. You've got this, and that's what you've learned and come through. And then you've got union. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. And again, it's that answers, you know, it's that divine tier might be a very a deity to connect with, and I feel like he is very much leading this, and that everything has come around full circle, and now you've got this new love and friendships and, you know, all of this coming in, but it's because of all the work that you've done internally that now is being expressed externally. Hopefully that makes sense. But you've got all these answers. Your prayers are being answered. All of this abundance and reaping what you sow, and all the things that you've put out there, all your kindness, your generosity, you know, all of that is now being repaid. And it's a beautiful energy, just beautiful. Very strong, too. That. 6 of Cups. Beautiful. Got the Knight of Cups. Lots of cups. Very emotional. Just take the one. Got the Page of Pentacles. And we'll do one more. Okay, that. All right, I guess we're doing two more because they both came out. We got the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. So with the Six of Cups, it's always kind of reminds me of kind of an Alice in Wonderland kind of, you know, a little girl having a tea party. And it's beautiful energy of that childlike wonder and curiosity and just that happy energy of childhood, basically, is what this reminds me of. And it's about keeping that childlike view of the world, you know, not becoming jaded or bitter. It's the sweetness of life, very much. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. And again, this that's coming in, this love, this relationship, this answer to your prayers that's coming in is coming in very quickly. Knights are always very quick, fast. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles. And this is also like new abundance coming in, which also goes with Yura. You know, it's that kind of a new beginning, this new thing that you've started is going to bring in new money. You've also got the Emperor, which is like divine masculine. It's using your strength, your courage, your ambition in a I want to say well-rounded, but that's not it. In a way that you are a respected leader. You don't lead through fear. You lead by example. You lead through that divine connection that you have. And it's a beautiful masculine kind of energy. And then you've also got the Ace of Wands, which is all this new creativity and new sparks coming in. And it could just be the sparks of love. You might be really inspired by the new relationship and everything that's coming in. But it's all your kindness and generosity that's being repaid now. It's that connection to spirit that you have. It's beautiful, beautiful work that you've done on yourself that has led to all of this. I'm going to do a postcard from Spirit. Let's see what that has to say. I'll take this. Love your dreams. Beautiful. Because Ansu's is very much about looking for those messages. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. Now it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one, that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Released from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who you are with others, so share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. Beautiful. Again, with the relationships. And it's keeping that childlike vulnerability. You know, being your authentic, true self. You've got all this beautiful energy. It's time. You know, you've got that divine timing. And all of this is coming through. It's beautiful, beautiful energy, but definitely a new relationship coming through because of how much work you've done on yourself and how wonderful and how far you've come that now you are able to be vulnerable. It's so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I would love to hear if this resonates with you. And if you want to be notified when new videos come out, you can subscribe and hit the little bell icon. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 4. You picked Ansus. Ansus is divine communication. It's spiritual gifts. It's answers are being given. Ansus and answer, that's where we get the word answer. So it's divine answers, though. It's messages. So paying attention to the signs and the omens, things like repeating numbers and songs and your dreams, your visions. They are your answers. They hold your answers. Divine wisdom, downloads, all of that is coming through for you. Beautiful connection to the gods and goddesses. Then you've got Dagaz. And Dagaz is the breakthrough rune. It's that sudden flash of insight, that aha moment. It's correlates to me with the lower chakras, the red, the orange, the yellow. It's about daybreak and security and confidence and creativity. It's transformation, inspiration, and it's following your gut feelings and your intuition. It's just a wonderful rune with this Ansus, because it's kind of like you've got the answers coming in, and that leads you to that aha, that breakthrough that you need. Oh, beautiful. They call that Vend, but I always call it Wumjo. And then you've got the Void, which is the blank rune, the weird, and Freya. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. Okay, so Wumjo is, Vend is Wumjo. It's joy, it's happiness, it's success, it's peace, contentment. It's the Sun card in the tarot. It's abundance coming in. It's everything, prosperity, abundance, peace, all of that coming in. It's such a happy, your ship is coming in kind of energy. And then you've got the Void, which is the blank rune. And it's also called the Weird, the web of the weird. It's kind of unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities. Anything is possible right now. It's can also be the unknown, or that which is not known at this time. It can be the mystery. It's just got this beautiful spiral pattern. I actually kind of like that on this card. And I really feel like with these answers coming in and this breakthrough and this joy and then the unlimited possibilities, it's just like, whoa, huge, huge. Whatever this breakthrough is for you is going to be just massive. And Freya, she's one of my favorite goddesses ever. She is the Norse goddess of magic, wisdom. She's a Vanir goddess. And she's the twin sister, or the sister of Freyr. Freyr and Freya both came from the Vanir. And some say that they're older than the Aesir gods, that maybe they were the original ones that were then incorporated into the newer religion. I don't know. But she is so magical. She is equal to Odin. I mean, she taught Odin Satyr, which is like divination magic. And she has her own hall. So in the battles, she gets half the slain, and Odin gets the other half that go to his hall. And she's known for her wisdom. She's a goddess of the people. Like, she loves her followers, and she rewards them so generously. She's very loving and generous and kind, and just, but she's tough. She's got all of that. She's associated with cats. She has 2 cats that pull her chariot. So that's always a neat little thing. What else? What else can I say about her? She's just so powerful. But yeah, she's also kind of that divine feminine. She's just got all of that feminine in a way that is also freedom. It's it's not using femininity as a manipulation or anything like that. It's divine feminine. It's the creativity, the wisdom, the everything. I don't know. She's just all good, okay? Possibly that may be where some of your answers are coming from, is a connection with her. I've heard so many stories of all the things that she has brought in for people. And this breakthrough is going to be like an explosion. These answers and this joy and all these possibilities. It's just like, wow, let's see what we have here. If we can get some more clarity on this. Because this is beautiful power, yes. Freya is very powerful. Clarity. Yeah, I was asking for clarity. I guess it's telling me, yeah, here's your clarity. Prosperity, yes. Your ship is coming in. One more. And destiny, wow. Yes, destiny definitely goes with the weird, the blank room. Like I said, very powerful. And power. Call upon the elements, focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. Very, very, it's seeing your own power and knowing your power as well. That's what is kind of coming through too. And having that clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. Freya sees you as pure perfection. And then you have prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. And again, it's that ship coming in. It's the aha moment and all the answers coming in. And then the destiny. Acknowledge your mission. Align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. I believe that this also is like downloads of, information coming through to you. That breakthrough, that sudden inspiration, that all of that coming through for you is part of your destiny, and it's helping you to fulfill your destiny. It's beautiful. Your ship coming in and the prosperity, and very, very powerful. Let's see what else we get with the tarot. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, that money is coming in quick. We've got the Four of Swords. Okay. Got the Knight of Wands. Wow. New creative ideas. These coming in fast. Fast action. And the Hangman. And again, we talked a little bit about Odin. And to me, the Hangman is always... It always reminds me of Odin. Hanging from Yggdrasil, the world tree, and gaining the knowledge of the runes. He gained the knowledge of the runes through hanging in the tree and the sacrifice. And it could be that there's some sort of sacrifice involved in all of this, but the sacrifice is more things that are holding you back, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. And, this Knight of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles, they're not insecure at all. The Wands are kind of that creative energy, but it's also action, and it's taking action on your creativity. And then you've got the Four of Swords, which I think is kind of talking about some of your doubts and fears and everything. And then this is telling you to let them go. And I believe that you're already seeing that kind of thing in your own life, and you're starting to see your own power. And I think that's where all this potential is coming from. And, you know, I feel like you've got Odin and Freya both kind of rooting for you, both pushing you, both bringing in the prosperity so that you then have the abundance to follow your dreams and not have to have, you know, not be worried about your bills or whatever, because you've got that taken care of, so then you can follow through with what you really dream about doing. You know, your ship is coming in. You've got all this happiness and abundance and money, but it's also your destiny. You know, give up on those fears and doubts and whatever's holding you back, because then you're just going to launch forward. It's going to be just so fast, because you got two knights here and they're really just, they go in it, you know, they go after it. They are really fast. Let's see what we have here for postcard from Spirit. We'll go with that one. It says, what does it say? Wow, hidden treasures. Okay. Dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built. Yes, a good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too. In case of earthquakes. Oh, flexibility in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it is an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see that this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and solid foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. Yes, that kind of sums it up. I'm intrigued by what you're going to bring in, what you're building, what your aha moment is, what this breakthrough is. And it's really just gone so far. I mean, you're getting more clarity, you're seeing your power, you're manifesting and bringing all of this down into reality. And it's all through letting go of these fears and insecurities and things that you have, and acknowledging your destiny. I mean, this is very powerful destiny stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. I am really excited to hear about what you are bringing in, what your aha moment is, you know, and how it all pans out, because you've got all this fast movement. It's beautiful. Very, very powerful. Very amazing energy. I would love to hear if this resonates with you and what you do with all this coming in, all this unlimited potential and possibilities. It's incredible. And if you want to be notified when I make a new video, you can subscribe and hit the little bell icon. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you.